You should want to wake him. Okay, now I see. Now he's willing.
Give it to it, pal. Don't jump. I don't intend to jump. I'm going to climb on top of the train. You're kidding, aren't you? Just watch me.
Let's do it. Definitely last express
Hold on
now.
there, pal. I'll give you a hand, like.
Jeez. Okay. I think we probably want to make our way to the right, if possible. Let's get another save in here. I mean, ultimately we want to recover her, so getting past Guido may not be as helpful. Oh, let's take a look at this.
It was the arm that fed electricity from the overhead cables to the train.
Okay.
I could almost smell the high-tension current.
Can we get electrocuted, please? Yes! Nice. Totally worth it. Okay. That was a locked door we couldn't get past. Hey, Travis. Alright, so we can get down here, but let's just walk the length of the train just to see what there is. Alright, this is the end. Okay, they won't let us go past here. Let's try going left now, just to see. There is a cabin of some kind there, and we can climb down. Let's just explore and see what's to the left. No, no, no. I clicked on that thing by mistake. Oh, maybe we can't. Can we walk past here? Yeah, okay, we can. Or not. Why'd you touch that? Alright, maybe we... That was stupid. I definitely didn't click on it. I clicked walk left. He's like, let me just touch this on the way by. Alright, fine. So we'll just have to go to the right then. Yeah, it's too bad. Yeah, it's not on DOS, unfortunately.
It was a sliding door on the side of the baggage car.
Oh, it was a real woman? What the hell? Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. A lot of shit just went down there. So, the woman, who I guess maybe is a real woman, was wrestling with some guy. I don't see the guy she was grappling with, but then she got shot by the conductor who was the killer of Marquet. That was unexpected. Train scuffle.
I knew killing came easily to Eklund. Let's talk this over like reasonable people, Eklund. I can explain everything.
Yeah. You can't explain them when you're dead. Oh yeah, you think so, Travis? What do you mean by blind? I'm blind with this game, certainly. I didn't see who it was, though, before.
The assassin was badly wounded, but still conscious.
Okay, so it is Khan. So who did they throw out the window? Who did they throw out the window, and why did this guy shoot Khan?
It was a fire extinguisher. The rear exit was barred and padlocked.
Oh, we took too much time, I guess. Just getting the lay of the land. George Lucas. Oh, it's a random death scene that they only use sometimes. Oh, it was Flap. Thank you, Shikai. I don't know, I'm not going to recognize the guy. He was only in one other scene. And they all kind of look pretty much the same. They're not very distinctive looking. Alright, so there's a fire extinguisher, the assassin, and then there's Eklund. And then, of course, Nico. What happens if we talk to these guys?
Can't you do anything to help me?
Really? So we're just gonna have to click on one thing to have any chance of winning. The red nose. He was in Syria? No. Flap was not in Syria.
Nico looked good, even in robes. The head of the axe glinted invitingly. I could hack Eklund into tiny pieces and feed him to the wolves. The extinguisher might have been useful to distract Eklund, but I couldn't reach it.
You can't click on that. Okay. Museum. Oh yeah, but that was a cutscene. Alright, so at least I was right about that being Khan. So do we just want to make him laugh with the clown's nose? Oh, what the fuck? Really? Yeah, I know, right, Sting? I just don't like these, like, quick, well, it's not exactly quick time, but these very, I just don't like when there's, like, a timed puzzle, and you have to keep on getting killed, and trying to figure out what the thing is. No, Shikai, no. Okay, fine. Is there an Easter egg or something? Hold on, let's just actually, I just want to see that. Let's just actually see let's see that scuffle one more time. So why is Khan going, who's hired Flap and Guido A? I guess Eklund, and why are Eklund and Khan against one another? She like hits him with the purse, or he hits him with the purse. Alright. So, is there anything else here that we could...
I knew killing came easily to Eklund.
Hey! Oh, come on. Hey, Palaver. Yes, indeed, because you're seeing them happen right now. And it's annoying too how they really ought to do reverse cron here of the save game slots. It's always annoying to have to scroll down to the last one. Alright, so we're held at gunpoint. We can't get the fire extinguisher. We can't get the axe. We can't talk to anybody. All we have is a red nose. And we can't even throw it down. If we threw the nose, if we used it with the axe or the extinguisher, I don't think that would do anything. We haven't tried the door, but what sense would that make? Can we just go back the way we came? Yeah.
I figured I'd stand a slim chance of escape if I moved fast enough. But I couldn't leave Nico to Eklund's mercy.
Yeah. Alright, so we can't do that. So we can't go back the way we came. Talking to him, you die. Talking to the assassin, you die. I don't think we did try the door, technically.
There was no way I could open it.
Okay. Must be missing some item here or something.
Nico looked good, even in robes.
Like he just shrugged his shoulders.
I'd always wanted to stop a train, and now was my chance.
There we go.
You saved our lives, but why?
We were always on the same side, Stobart. Different causes, but a common enemy.
The Knights Templar?
Don't call them that. The real Templars were a noble foe. These barbarians have no right to that name. These men are no better than dogs.
What are the neo-Templars after? What is the Sword of Baphomet?
Not what you think, my friend. It is a weapon, yes, but one which our enemies will find difficult to wield. A double-edged sword. a power older than Dimolay, older than Solomon.
We'll stop them. You and me together. And Nico.
No, George. My journey ends soon at the Garden of Paradise.
You're talking in riddles. Can't you tell me straight what they're after?
The sword symbolizes a colossal energy caused by the alignment of the Earth's natural power fields.
Which are focused at St. Ninian's.
The energy endowed the Templars with the power which made them great. A power which made them charismatic to such an extent they could control the will of all around them.
Okay. They made it... It made them charismatic? Really?
How did you escape from the bull's head?
It is a long walk from the cliff of the bull to the village Stobart. Fortunately, I know the ways of the wilderness. Also, I have a sister who keeps a garage just around the corner.
Oh, don't worry, Scylla. We're doing exactly that.
Maybe not.
Oh, come on. Didn't he dress up as the clown?
May Allah guide you to our enemies.
Thanks.
One last thing.
What? What is it? He's dead.
Can we search him? I can't. By the way, this guy hasn't been like, where's the gun? We never like took the gun away from this guy.
Underneath that heap of tumbled crates was Eklund. I wasn't about to help him out. Underneath that heap
Okay. Let's get a new save in here. Okay, can we grab the...
It was a fire extinguisher.
Grab it?
I couldn't think of a single way the extinguisher would be of use in the absence of a fire.
Yeah, we'll just wait till there is a fire.
Nico looked good. Nico looked good. Even in robes.
You still don't want to talk to her? Alright, do we need the axe to cut her free?
Don't even think about it, George.
What? Who?
Look me straight in the eye and tell me you weren't thinking of using that axe on Eklund.
It's trying to
Don't
free
be
you, actually.
foolish, woman. I was going to use it on you.
Yeah, there you go. Don't be foolish, woman. I was merely trying to hack you up into tiny bits.
Don't even...
What? Who?
Look...
Don't be fool. I was going to use it.
Okay, so we still can't even do that. Oh, we still can't
Nico
tell
looked
her.
good.
So stupid, okay.
The rear exit was barred and padlocked.
Okay, so we still can't go out there. Alright, so we can leave this way, though. We're just going to leave her there without untying her? Seriously? Alright, I guess. Oh, the accent. Okay, fair enough.
The guy was a professional killer. The last thing he deserved was sympathy. I
Yeah,
had to
bunch of-
admit it, though. I was sorry he'd ended up this way.
So the train's no longer moving, remember? We did hit that emergency brake. So I guess we can leave. Why are we not untying her?
Where do you think you're going?
Exactly.
Don't worry. I hadn't forgotten about you.
Untie me this instant, George Stobart.
I will. When I'm ready.
What the fuck? Why wasn't that an option for us to do? So stupid.
That's not fair, George.
No.
You took advantage while my hands were tied.
Did we grope her?
When Eklund pointed that gun at me, I thought I was
What the
going to
hell?
die. I thought of all the things I'd never get to do. And kissing you was at the top of my list.
How are we supposed to see that we kissed her?
George,
Uh-huh.
George, we've got to get off the train. Eklund could recover at any time.
So what are we waiting for?
What the hell? Okay, how are we supposed to see that? They don't give us any close-up.
What are you doing?
Different camera.
I'm out of here.
Not that door. Do you want to end up like Flap?
Not especially. What remains of him is well on his way back to London. I hope he was traveling on a return ticket.
I mean, okay, we're not getting thrown out of a moving train, so that's stupid. All right, fine, we go this way. Yeah, me too, but they don't allow us to do that. Several minutes later. Did this just randomly happen to be exactly where we wanted to go at the Bannockburn? A cemetery? Yeah, probably, but we'll never know. They never, they never described it as such. Okay, here's the church.
I'd feel happier if we had a gun or something.
Khan gave me something.
What?
His handbag.
Oh, great. If we run into any killers, we can give them a good buffeting. Didn't he have any weapons?
You don't know half of it. This bag's full of C4.
Wow. Why didn't you say so? Boy, we'll show them now. What's
Oh, boy.
C4?
Plastic, George.
Oh my god.
We're going to shop our way to victory?
2 kilos of plastic explosive. The detonator's broken now.
No problem. We'll buy a box of matches somewhere.
It doesn't work that way. It takes a small explosion to start the big explosion.
Well, that's not much use then. What does that sign say?
Apparently during the English Civil War in the mid-17th century, this place was used as an arms dump.
Yeah? What happened?
Look at the state of this place, George. You work it out.
Oh, stray spark?
You got it. The tower was the only thing to survive the blast.
I hope the explosion didn't destroy the Sword of Baphomet.
Do you? I rather hope it did.
Okay. So let's save at the charge tower. Is there a fireworks going off in this? The hell is that?
It was just about recognizable as the church I'd seen reflected in the chalice. Templars, Roundheads, and Cavaliers. This place has seen a lot of history.
Oh, 0 because it's bubble tea. So there are tapioca balls there at the bottom. Very chewy.
A large arch led into the tower.
Oh wow, they let us go to the left, really? Okay. But obviously we have to go in. Well, actually, if they let us go left, let's just see if there's something to do in the cemetery. Probably not, though.
There were lots of graves, some as recent as late Victorian. It looked like the locals had carried on using this place as a cemetery long after the destruction of the church. I figured Scotland had had enough trouble with Burke and Hare without me trying my hand at grave robbing.
Did anyone see the Burke and Hare movie with Simon Pegg? Mildly amusing. Not, you know, he's done better, of course, but...
The gate, like a lot of the church grounds, was in pretty good condition. I guess the locals tried to stop it getting too overgrown. No way were we leaving until the mystery was solved.
Oh boy. What's that white thing there? Alright, let's head inside. So... we have a bag of C4, but we don't have a way of detonating or initiating the explosion. All right, let's see what we have.
The wheel had a serrated edge which meshed with the turning cog. Marks on the spindle behind the wheel suggested it once had a rope attached to it.
Okay, so I'm guessing it doesn't work now then.
The wheel turned reluctantly with a creak of complaint. There was no obvious way of removing the wheel from its housing.
But there must be some way, I suppose. What do we need the wheel for? Orbits? Oh, I'm not familiar with orbits. Other than like it being a type of gum.
The stone face of the demon grinned with a horribly lifelike expression. It was... That grinning face was beginning to unsettle my nerves.
Okay, so I missed a line of dialogue there, sorry.
Examining the demon more closely, I realized something about its face. It was a clever illusion. No matter where I stood, the eyes weren't looking at me. There was a simple reason. The demon didn't have any eyes.
Dun dun dun! You can't climb this thing? Okay. And then we have a door here.
Above the carved cross was an indecipherable inscription. For all I knew, it could have been scribed in Gaelic. I tried pushing the panel, but wasn't surprised when it failed to move.
All right, so we've got to get the door open, and I guess this mechanism would probably be part of that. Let's just do a little bit of pixel hunting just to make sure we haven't missed out on anything else here. Hey, oh yeah, there's something here.
It was a heap of stones and stuff which had tumbled down from the rafters.
Search in there and find something. Yep.
I scrabbled around in the rubble and found an old clay pipe with a broken stem. The pipe could have been anything from 50 to several hundred years old.
What do you have to say about this?
Nico?
Uh-huh.
Nico, I found an old clay pipe.
George, I don't care.
Ah, jeez. Hey, collecting that. All right, so we got a pipe. Can we stick that in the gargoyle's mouth, or are we gonna have to use it in the gears?
With the clay pipe in his mouth, he looked happy, homely, like somebody's granddaddy.
Let's give him the
What
nose
do you
too.
think you're doing, Josh?
Playing dress
I
up.
wondered if there was a secret mechanism in the demon's mouth.
Maybe you should show a little more respect.
For a mythical medieval demon? Give me a break.
Okay, go right ahead. Meddle with forces you don't understand. Incur the demon's wrath and burn in hell.
Jeez.
Just see if I care.
You did say you wanted nothing more to do than sit right next to us on a train. All right, let's see if we can if we can dress up this demon. What would happen?
Sometimes the most childish gestures can have a cathartic effect.
Nice.
The transformation of the demon to a clown did just that for me.
Hey, Dino. I'm not supposing this will open up the door now, will it?
I tried pushing. I ran my fingers across the cold stone and probed the holes in the demon's eyes. Beneath them, the mouth formed another hole. But I wasn't about to put my finger in there.
No, we need to find something else. Okay. Actually, we're kind of on the right track here, maybe. Okay, what was the deal with this again?
The wheel turned reluctantly with a creak of complaint. There was no obvious way of removing the wheel from its housing.
No obvious way. So maybe we do have to go to the graveyard and get some other object here, because we need something else to insert into the demon. Are you sure you don't have anything?
Nico?
Uh-huh.
Let's see if we can talk to her. Yeah, look at this.
What are you doing?
Committing this inscription to memory.
Can you read it?
No.
What's the point of studying the inscription if you can't read it?
Because it could be important. A clue to whatever we're looking for, who knows? I might find someone in Stalin to translate it.
We don't have time to go looking for a linguist.
No? At least I am doing something positive.
What language is that inscription written in?
You're the languages student, you tell me.
It looks like ancient Norse. Maybe.
Perhaps it's in code.
I don't think so.
Norse code.
Waka waka, Norse code. All right, so she was not terribly helpful. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna need something else, maybe. I think we should go back to the graveyard and search for a stick.
Under one of the stones,
Oh.
I found a metal coin which was green with age.
Okay. Did we cover his eyes with that?
It was an old coin.
No? Really? All right, what do you have to say about this coin?
Nico?
Uh-huh.
Look! I found an old coin! You think it's worth anything?
George, focus on the situation at hand, please.
Oh. All right, let's see if we can find anything else in here.
It was caked with soil, but what I'd found was a small cog and spindle.
Oh, that's for the, that'd be for this thing. Wow, just everything we need just happens to be right in this pile here?
The cog was one of those objects I wished I hadn't carried in my pocket.
Why do you say that? What? You can't use the cog on the thing? Really? shrugs his shoulders. Isn't that what was missing? Or I guess not.
The cog slipped neatly into the eye socket.
Are you sure we can't use the coin on the other eye socket now? No, okay. I can't even right-click to look at him. Interesting. All right. What else? What else is in this pile of dirt?
With mounting excitement, I felt something between my fingers. It was short, hard, and black. Something I hadn't expected to find here. It was a plastic pen top.
Ooh, plastic pen top. Now we're really talking.
It was a black plastic pen top.
So actually, that's probably exactly what we need to fit inside that mouth area.
I pushed the pen top into the mouth, and it disappeared somewhere inside the statue. It had probably gone straight to Biro Hell.
Biro? Oh. This is kind of a bizarre sequence. We haven't seen anything like this.
I didn't find
today.
anything.
Really? That's it? You sure? Sure there's nothing else there?
I didn't find anything.
Okay, I guess not. And we still can't get this thing open.
Above the carved, for all I knew.
You would have thought this would have... I mean, yeah, you'd expect the door to open
I
when you do
tried
enough
pushing
stuff
the
to do.
panel.
Okay. And there's nothing to
Nico?
talk about.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she didn't want the coin, right? Right. And we can't use the coin on the machine. No. And certainly not on the door. Yeah, okay. And the pile is out of items. So yeah, maybe there was something in the graveyard that we missed for the other eye. You would think a coin would fit on an eye, don't they? Usually that's what they did for like the dead. Put coin on their eyes. But yeah, he really doesn't want to do that. All right, let's see if we missed something then in the graveyard more closely. I'm surprised that cog and spindle wasn't used there. Oh yeah, look, there's something here.
It was just about Templars. This place.
Okay, that was just the church itself. All right. Yeah, maybe we can do a little bit of grave digging here.
There were lots of graves, some as recent as late Victorian. It looked like the locals had carried on using this place as a cemetery long after the destruction of the church.
Yeah, the train, but also on the cliff in Syria as well. Oh yeah, maybe actually. Hang on. Can we do that? Make an offering here. What was this thing?
The gate, like a lot of the church graves, I guess the locals.
Okay, we can't go any more left. What was this?
There were lots of.
Okay,
It
just
looked
the
like
graveyard.
long after the.
All right, and you sure we can't use this coin here? Dude, where'd you go? Oh, you probably just shrugged off screen.
I figured Scott without me trying my hand.
Dude, get over here. So I can at least see you shrugging. Dude, coin, please. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. It's hard to know what's the cemetery and if there's something else here, but I guess not. Okay, yeah, I guess there wasn't anything else out here. All right. Yeah, there was the goat. So really, I can't even get a visual description of this?
The cog turned freely, but nothing happened.
Now we can put on the coin? No?
The cog turned.
So we have to connect the cog. Shit, did I already screw it up because we have to get the pen top? How can we connect? Maybe we need a piece of rope to connect. I see. We get a piece of, oh, if only had that chain. No. All right, so we're clearly
The
missing an
handle
item.
turned easily, and the larger wheel began to revolve.
How did we fix it? Oh, we just took the handle.
Damn! Then the handle came off in my hand.
Was the handle a different item, a hotspot than the we clicked on earlier? It's weird.
It was the handle from the church tower's winding mechanism. It had cog teeth mounted near its base.
Generally, we used not even paper towels, like towels from the bathroom, which I tried to get before. It was stupid. It was like a locked towel dispenser. Oh, we got the pipe back. What? See, they don't even tell you what's going on. Use it on the gears thing. Okay. So we took out the pipe. Can we give him this coin now? No. But I can put the pipe back in there.
The cog turned freely, but nothing happened.
Dude, why is it we're dealing with like a tiny area and apparently I'm clicking on different items in there? It's really annoying.
With the clay pipe in his mouth,
Okay, so now he's
What do you think you're doing, Josh?
I wondered if there
Maybe you should
for a mythic-
Okay. incur. Just see if.
All right, what do you have to say about this handle? If you know so much.
Nico?
Uh-huh.
Maybe not.
Okay, we want to ask her about that. So I don't understand, why can't we use the handle? I mean, connect the handle to the gear thing. Why does he take out the pipe? Okay, so he's putting that in that hole in the mouth. But there's clearly something missing there. Hang on. Why can't we zoom in to see what we're doing? It's sort of annoying. Can we stick the pipe in this crankshaft? No. This is bizarre. What the hell?
With the clay pipe in
What?
I wondered if there was a secret mechanism in the demon's mouth.
Maybe you should show a little more respect.
For a mythical...
Okay. Incur the. Just see if.
Okay, yeah, we heard you. Is there any way to use this in a different area, not in the mouth? We must be missing maybe one more object or something. You think the coin would be used?
I didn't find anything.
Okay. Can we get the gear back? Just moves freely.
The cog turned freely, but nothing happened.
Yeah, it's good to hear, Reg. But now if we use this handle, he replaces the pipe with it and then nothing happens. Can we put this, and if we, can we put this back in there? No.
The wheel turned reluctantly with a creak of complaint.
Okay, so those were two
There was
different
no
areas.
obvious way of removing the wheel from its housing.
So again, part of this game's problem is you have 2 or sometimes 3 hotspots all within the same little thing, and there's no way. These are such small areas of the screen, it can't even see what we're doing. Really annoying. I thought that was just one big thing previously.
The wheel had a serrated edge. Marks on the spindle behind the wheel suggested it once had a rope attached to it.
That's not there anymore. And he doesn't even want to give us a visual description of this. What a crap. Such crap. All right. Can we remove? And no, we can't remove. So the only way to get the pipe out of there is to use this thing. We can't use, put the coin on the other eye. That does nothing.
The cog turned...
Cog turns freely, but nothing happens. We put this on there. Takes out the pipe, puts in the handle, nothing happens. Now we have the pipe again. So I guess don't put the pipe in the mouth. We have to do something else with the pipe. You have any
Nico?
ideas?
Uh-huh.
Nico, I found an old clay pipe.
Josh.
Yeah, she doesn't care. Right. She made that clear the first time. Bury the pipe back whence it came. Did we try using the coin when there wasn't anything in the mouth? We can't get that pen top back, huh? So I understand, what was the deal? He ate the pen cap? So what are we ultimately trying to have happen here? I mean, the door has to open, but we have to do something I'm guessing something with the demon so that it opens the door.
The cog turned.
So none of the 3 items do anything. We can't use the handle without the pipe. Well, I mean, we can, but nothing happens. We're still missing something. Probably like a belt or something over the other eye, or we need another chain or belt to connect maybe this gear with that one, that cog. So yeah, I think we're missing something.
Nico?
Uh-huh.
Okay, we can't ask her for assistance.
Look! I found an old coin!
Josh!
Okay, so she's not going to help us. What are we missing then here? We got what we could from the pile.
It was a heap of stones and stuff which had tumbled.
I didn't find anything.
And there's no rope here, right? I think they said that.
Without the handle, the small cog and spindle were seemingly useless.
Seemingly. What? There was something there?
Now that the handle was gone, it was easy to remove the cog and spindle.
You can't even see the damn cog and spindle. Oh my god, this game. So this is another one?
The cog was mounted on a short, slim spindle.
See, this game is just not well designed. It's not well designed. Can't even see, like, it's a tiny
With
area
a
of the
rasp of
screen.
metal on stone, I eased the second eye into place.
It's not even a pixel hunt. That's actually the problem. They had like 4 discrete items, but they was all together. You couldn't tell that they were different areas. Normally, they have like a gigantic hotspot where you can click on a guy when you're like 2 feet to the left. All right, now we can turn this thing, hopefully.
I pushed the handle into the demon's mouth. The cogs all meshed. I began to turn.
Smile. Yeah, but I didn't even see Shakai. The problem was I couldn't even see that there was even objects there. So small. She didn't even have a reaction to that. All right, so we still have the coin, the pipe, and the handle here. What happens if we still mess with this? Okay, nothing.
I tried
What did he say?
I tried turning the cogs, but couldn't move them. I needed a mechanical advantage. As soon as I saw the flickering torches, I realized the bogus Templars had beaten us to the sword. But where were they now? And why was it so quiet?
It was quiet. Too quiet. No, it actually hasn't been up there that long. A lot of games have been there longer.
The powder spilling from the barrels reminded me of pirate stories I'd loved when I was a kid.
Gunpowder?
It was gunpowder.
Yes.
It was definitely gunpowder, but it had solidified over the centuries it had lain here undisturbed.
Okay. What's all this crap here? Tree roots?
The torch burned with a sickly dim glow and a stench like fire and brimstone.
No, Georges!
What?
Leave that torch right where it is. In case you haven't noticed, the crypt is full of gunpowder.
So what? Don't you trust me?
It's not a question of trust.
No? You think I'm a jerk, don't you?
Don't be silly, Georges, and keep your voice down. I thought I heard something. Like chanting.
And it would be so great to get an explosion death.
I really wasn't worried about the danger of igniting the gunpowder, but Nico's temper was likely to flare up again. Now that scared me.
Ho ho ho.
Nico?
Uh-huh.
It looks like the Templars got here first.
We might not be too late. There's still a chance.
I wish I had your optimism.
So do I, George. Sometimes you're so negative.
The torch burned.
Guys, same thing. All right, so let's continue. Meet the neo-Templars, perhaps.
Listen, I can definitely hear chanting.
You're right. I hear it too. What do you suppose they're doing?
It wouldn't surprise me if they were holding some kind of satanic sex ritual.
What?
So, what are we waiting for? Shh!
Whoa. She does not look good animated there. She did earlier.
Will you look at that? Baphomet. Labino was right. This place was ancient even to the Templars.
This whole place? This is Baphomet?
Finally, the truth. The Templars had never worshipped this graven image, no more than they'd worship a rainbow. But, like a rainbow, they regarded it as a symbol of a covenant with God, who'd revealed this place to them.
Rosso! Why, the double-dealing treacherous?
On the contrary,
Oh, the guy survived?
Inspector Rosso has been the model of obedience, an important quality in a true Templar. Now be quiet and watch if you wish to live much longer.
Oh, or is that Eklund? Can't keep these guys straight.
Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here to witness the reforging of the sword that was broken. Here before God's sentinel, Baphomet. Grand Master and Knight of Baphomet, we salute and pledge our obedience to you!
I thought he was going to commit seppuku
I
there.
salute you, gatekeeper of the temple. Seven centuries ago, our greatest weapon, the sword of Baphomet, was lost to us. Now we prepare to reforge, to wield new enemies. As the tired millennium dies, and this world looks for new leaders, we shall not fail. We shall lead the people to a new order, wherein all borders will dissolve. All will be united under the red cross of the Templars.
Why did you get up now?
George, we have watched your efforts to stop us with respect. But surely you realize that you have been misled by our enemies. Both of us want a better world. Fortunately, no harm has been done. We need determined, resourceful men like you. Join us, George. Join us in true brotherhood.
Did they give us the thumbs up, thumbs down choice?
Yeah. True. Wait. Brothers? What about Marquet? What about Pegram and Klausner? You didn't look on them as brothers, only as failures. 3 men dead, and you don't give a damn!
George, you know that sacrifices are necessary. Every great undertaking.
Join you? I'll see you in hell first.
George, I had great hopes for you. C'est la guerre. Eklund, kill him.
Finish him. Oh! He gone.
I swear, I just wanted things to be right.
Who was that guy?
Take them. Kill them. They will not escape.
Who the hell was that guy? That threw the knife and then got shot. Oh, Guido helped us?
Well, well. If it isn't the great detective and his beautiful assistant, it's going to be a pleasure killing the pair of you.
George, what are we going to do?
We're gonna sneeze, that's what.
Laura.
Yeah, so hold on. So Guido threw the knife that killed Eklund, but who was that random guy that with a goatee that then got shot by Rosso? What the hell? Who was that guy? Oh, that was Rosso? I thought the Rosso was the guy in the blue cloak. I can't tell these people apart. They said it at the cutscene? What? So why did he say, I just want to set things right? Did he throw the knife or didn't he throw the knife? Oh, the Grand Master. Oh, that was Jacques whatever? I see. The guy in the blue was the Grand Master. So he's the guy that shot Rosso. So Rosso threw the knife. Then why do they have Guido throwing up a knife from down the hall? That's why I was confused. So what, Guido had, or not Guido, Rosso then had remorse, I guess? They're just not, by having these people off screen, we can't see what's going on. Like, yeah, I know it's not that hard to fill in the blanks, but it leaves some things open to doubt. Okay, fair enough. Well, by the way, welcome, Tranquil Ring.
Okay. Let me think.
Can we just see a death here? Yes. Nice.
Josh!
Okay, so he's still not going to help us.
Stay away from me!
So perish all enemies of the new Templar Order.
Alright, so we have, there's the random gravedigger. So we have a pipe, a coin, and I think the handle still. And we got a guy throwing a knife at us. So maybe this is when we want that gunpowder explosion to go off. So maybe we knock over. Well, that wouldn't work out well for us either, though. If we somehow caused there to be explosion. We do have the handbag, but I guess we're not carrying it. The handbag with the C4. So we'll see how this will work.
Okay. Let me think.
So left click is the same thing. So. Yeah.
Stay away!
Okay. coin. Maybe we can appeal to his... So either we have to take him out, or maybe we can appeal to him via coin. We say, oh, there's a lost ancient treasure here. Here's one of the coins. Probably will not work out. Oh, wait. Oh, this is the...
Okay.
What the hell? So I don't understand whether I'm clicking on him or the torch. It's not clear. I really just don't like this game's interface.
So
Can we just grab this torch here, please? Thank you.
Come on, Nico. We're leaving.
You fools! You cannot escape us. Guido! Stop them. But master, the powder! That powder is from the English Civil War! You fool! It's over 300 years old! How explosive do you think it can be?
I thought it was all over, but Nico had one last
C4.
trick up her sleeve. Or in her handbag, to be exact. A handbag full of plastic explosives.
Maybe, but this stuff is brand new.
Okay, she announces it, and then it's like, oh, excuse me while I take this out of my coat. Yeah, right, that's gonna do anything. She looks different in every animated scene. Well, there goes the tower.
You know, you'll never be able to write your story now.
I don't care. I've got what I want.
Huh?
Just tell me one thing, George. Is our life together always going to be this crazy?
Yes, it will be. Life together? How presumptuous. Okay, there it is. After 19 hours and 47 minutes, Broken Sword has been reforged. The circle of blood has been lit. George and Nico, I guess, are living together for the rest of their lives because they blew up a castle and fought the whole way, and she totally made fun of us, etc., etc. I don't know why the volume got super loud. Thanks, Drew. Thank you, everybody. Worst games are. No, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I gave the game a tough time. I think deservedly so in some cases. Let me just lower the... Yeah, that's a little bit better. Wow. Overpowering volume there at the end. I mean, the game was entertaining in parts. It was well written, and it was funny. It had a lot of good lines. But I think ultimately, as far as the gameplay was concerned in puzzle solving, yeah, there were just... It was just very rough around the edges, and there were a lot of like very frustrating parts because of that. And it really didn't have to be that way, too. I mean, on paper, the puzzles were more or less designed okay. The problem was the technical implementation of them I found severely lacking, and that really detracted from the game for me as a result. There also wasn't enough feedback, either spoken or visual feedback accordingly, like in a lot of places. So I think that really sort of suffered. Matt, thank you for the host. Those who endeavored to wield the sword were buried along with the Templars' secret. But fate had marked George and Nico. Soon, in an uncharted jungle on the other side of the world, they would be called to face an even greater threat. In Broken Sword 2, The Smoking Mirror. To be continued. I actually think the best death was the lion door falling on us in the well. That was great. There it is. Okay, so there are 5 Cedrics there for the end of the game. And let's head to our Hall of Adventure. And add game number 82. Circle of Blood, Broken Sword. Onto the shelf.